If you don't believe me, look at the life you're stranded in, endlessly working to justify the means to your end. You've gotta fight to stay alive, and this has led to compromise in order to save some dreams. Some have followed shadowy schemes where they forgot their humility. They forgot the person they were trying to be. But do you even believe any word that you sing? 'Cause I find it discomforting to believe you conduct such symphonies and oh, 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 well, it was so exquisitely done, the way you lied to everyone. You made them feel so special before you had them unstrung, retuned to the sound of your own drum, to fit your conclusions on how this life is won. Yet you were so damn convinced nothing good could ever exist. That's why you steal whatever you grip. That's why you feel dissed. You felt so bright, a shooting star that never got it right. Do you even believe any word that you sing? 'Cause I find it discomforting to believe you conduct such symphonies and oh, 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 you can't read what you sow. You can't read what you sow. You plant the poison, but it won't grow. You can't read what you sow. It was not easy to be mean. It's just all you were meant to be. So sadly you decreed this was your manifest destiny. Thanks. This band's called Cat Positive. That's a song about feeling entitled to things. And this is a song about being a bumblebee. If I could do anything different, I would keep my love a secret, and I would have been very patient, and I would have finished all of my business. And when I was back together, I'd ask you out. And when I was back together, there's nothing to worry about. Well, it takes me forever to do anything. I am slow and I am bumbling. I know it gets annoying, but there was a time it was charming, and I should pick up my pace to remove things I can live without. I wanna see your face and have nothing to worry about. Well, I hope I've got your attention. I've made plans for redemption to simplify, remove these problems, and give you the support you need. And I would gladly take the trash out. You could avoid bees and have nothing to worry about. And if you wanna go to Argentina or anywhere you could dream of, I'd pack our things up and have nothing to worry about. I miss playing in front of people. There would have been a sweet bee buzzing solo that the audience would have gotten to do during that instrumental breakdown. But you got my little scat ooh-ah thing in there, so hopefully that sufficed. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. I pre-recorded this in my laundry room, where I spend 40 hours a week doing my full-time job right now while we work remotely. And hopefully you're wearing masks and staying safe. And I really want to hang out with my friends and other musicians and go to live music later this year. So I'm hoping that we stay strong. Thanks for tuning in and celebrating 20 years of performing music that I have done. Yeah, I've got more songs planned for you. All right, this is a song off of the Moa in Repose EP that I released in 2013.
Why else would I So these next two songs are cat positive songs. They're currently available on streaming services and Bandcamp. And they're going to be on the new album, The Star Thief, that is coming out on April 2nd. And the central theme of the record is basically the collapse of a galaxy, and how the characters involved have to kind of come into grips with that. And so this is the newest song that we released off of the album. It's called The Mark. a moment ago, and I said that both of these songs were on streaming services. This one's not been released yet. I've been playing it at shows, though, when there were shows. In the time when there were shows, I played this song called Orbital Decay, and it's about, it's the main theme of the record. Well, your dreams have died, but you've lived in spite of this. And your friends all tried to fake smiles, but they knew you blew it. And the songs that you sang out on the road, well, you don't sing them anymore. Well, you think about good times and fight back tears. Pre-recorded this because I get really distracted trying to do it live while the comments are happening. So I thought I'd include one tuning to make it feel like a real concert. Cool. This song is called Notes to Self. It's the first song off of my album Fruit Trees for Cassowaries, which was, I feel like my first proper record that I ever made, even though I'd been making records before then. But that one I feel like is where you should start. I don't think you should dig deeper than that. And that record we released in 2009 on Tummy Rock Records. All right. Made 50 CDRs and maybe 100 tapes. It's hard to say how many actually got duplicated and sent out into the world. Anyways, this was a song people liked, and so I'm going to play it for you. Here we go. Well, once you know that nothing in this world is your own, that all possessions, properties, and homes try to take it, you're fucked up. Yeah, if you try to take it, I think you fucking suck. This is the oldest song in the batch. I wrote this song probably in 2003. And I'm playing it just because it's probably the first time a song I wrote people noticed at shows. And it was also the first time I used things that make songs good, like a hook and a bridge and a chorus. So it's a special song in that regard, and I think it holds up okay. And it's called Pity Party. Feeling bad all the time, it's just a stupid trend of mine. 'Cause I don't think I could ever be totally happy. But I don't want a pity party. The lady luck just looks down on me with a degree of apathy. And I don't know how to look back on this year. Started off great, how the hell did I get here? And I don't know how to look back on this year. Started off great, how the hell did I get? Well, I think about you all of the time. There's not a moment that goes by that you're not on my mind. But I'm so afraid to even see you. I know you don't want to hurt me, well, it's just you two. And I don't know how to look back on this year. It started off great, how the hell did I get here? And I don't know how to look back on this year. Started off great, how the hell did I get here? Remember when yesterday was a song and everyone they sang along? Well, no one's singing today. Remember when yesterday was a song and everyone they sang along? Well, no one's singing today.
started off great. How the hell did I get?
So 20 years ago, I lived in a city called Great Falls, Montana, which is, I guess, a town, to be more specific, because it's a small place. And I was invited by my friend Spencer to open for his band, Battery Operated Boyfriend, who was opening for this Portland band called Slackjaw, who toured and came through our town pretty regularly. And that was the first show I got to play. And it was at the Community Rec Center, which we would rent, and they would take a percentage of our door, which was pretty cool and flexible of them, even though we were like real shitty kids who eventually really disrespected the place and left huge messes, and they kicked us out eventually. But at the time, when things were working well in the little high school punk scene that I was a part of, turnout was really great at shows, and it was really amazing and cool. And, and we played theaters and houses, and we played this rec center a lot, and it was a big gymnasium, and there was like a stage there for plays, even though I don't think a play ever happened there. So instead of playing out of the stage to the big gymnasium, we'd close the curtains, and we'd have all the kids that would come to the show come be on the stage, and the bands would play on stage with the kids right there. And it was very intimate and really cool. And Alkaline Trio played there one summer, and I missed them, and they played to like 10 kids in my hometown, and I just didn't get the phone call in time. I didn't get the message, so I missed Alkaline Trio. I could have seen them with like 10 of my best friends in high school at the time. Anyways, so this is a song I wrote for my friend Seth, who kind of kickstarted all that and would bring Hopeless Records, pop punk bands, and all kinds of other bands to town. And it's just kind of about, the vibrations we make or whatever, where like if you do something, it has a ripple effect on other people's lives. So if you put out positivity, that it'll create more positivity in other people's lives. It's not something I've always been good at myself. But this is a song my friend Ethan and Grant and I wrote and recorded for our band Cat Heaven, the prequel to Cat Positive. And we have a demo and an album on the Tummy Rock Records Bandcamp. And this is the song on there called Flatspot, and it's for my friend Seth.
like me who wholeheartedly would agree. Seth, what you did, it changed everything. And I just want to say thank you for giving us something to do. On Friday nights we would go dancing. No, not everyone was changed. Some kids remain the same. No, we did not save this world, but I'll never consider us failures. We were failures.
That one's hard to sing. All right, thanks for listening to that. All right, this one is on a compilation of sorts. It's a birthday compilation for Kristen, and I relearned how to play it, and I really like this song a lot. So it's for Kristen. Glad you talked to Amanda, 'cause then she spoke to me. And then I followed up with you. 'Cause the story of my life, story I don't like to tell, with you could end so well. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in this life with me. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in this life with me. 'Cause no one is prettier, and no one is smarter, and no one is cuter to be. And no one is happier, and no one is luckier than this dumb old SOB. Well, I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in this life with me. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm glad you're in this life with me. All right. After I moved to Bellingham from Missoula, about a year or so, I met a drummer named Aaron Apple, and we liked a lot of the same bands. And he had a couple friends from high school, Lauren and another person named Aaron, and we started a band called Xavier School after we did a Get Up Kids cover band. And we were a band for a couple of years, and we made a record called Stay Bold or Get Old, and this is the first song off of it. It's called Anger Management. Go ahead, villainize me. Absolve yourself of guilt. Go ahead, criticize me. This is my last song. It's called Garden City Hardcore. It's on the Cat Heaven album, and it's also on my second solo record, The Escape Artist Kids. Slightly different versions, a punk version and a indie rock version, I guess. This song I wrote for my friends in Missoula, who played in a hardcore band, and they'd been in a hardcore band for a long time. They'd had various hardcore bands, and they brought some of the coolest hardcore bands to Missoula ever, you know, like grindcore bands where people were wearing bullet belts, and or like just metal bands or just like heavy stuff. And it wasn't like music I was into making, but it was definitely music I enjoyed watching. And when they ended up dissolving and moving, you know, that kind of, you know, those bands stopped coming to town because there was no longer that contact. And so again, kind of going back to the song Flatspot, it's just about, you know, the energy we put into things and the, you know, the vibrations that it puts out. To borrow a hippie term, vibrations that we put out into the world. And anyways, so I didn't think this song was very good when I wrote it, but people seem to like it. It might be my most popular song in the, you know, the realm of whatever popularity I have with my songs. Anyways, thanks for listening to the live stream. I really miss seeing people, and I really miss live music a lot. I don't even care if I play a show ever again. I just want to see bands. And I'd love to be, you know, this energy that I performing is way better with an audience, and I miss it a lot. So stay safe, and thanks for listening, and I'll see you out there.
Watch out for those cops and fire.